And he is no other person who will be speaking to us than Chief Daniel Eke. APC.
Everywhere you go.
APC.
Everywhere you go.
Everywhere you go, man.
Azila is the answer.
I will. Before I continue, we forgot to recognize my son, Uche Eke, who is the only Nigerian, the only first Nigerian to represent Nigeria
in the Olympics.
To win gold in Morocco.
And
he represented Nigeria at the Olympics, this past Olympics. Don't see that. Yeah. Thank you. I am particularly excited to see a lot of people that answered my call to come here for today's event. First of all, I have to thank our great chairman of the greatest party, APC, in Africa, the greatest party in Africa. Man, I have to thank you. I want to thank all of the chairmen that came here. It's not easy for you to come here, leave everything you're doing to answer my call. Put it in your mouth. I thank you so much. I thank all of our foreign officials that are here. I thank all of our distinguished guests. Everybody that is here. I will not be able to mention it by name, but all of you are distinguished to me. My fellow Abians, today, the 29th of April 2022, following extensive consultation with my family and fellow Abians, most of whom are here, seated here with us, I wish to announce my intention to present myself as the candidate for the office of the #1 servant of our great state. I hereby make this application to serve you as governor under the flagship of our great party, APC. My decision was not hasty. It wasn't randomly picked. For several decades, the fortunes of our beloved brethren have dwindled, and all the negative forces of man and nature have combined to reduce our beloved brothers and sisters to a state of helplessness and despair. From far and near, I have tried to intervene with the full knowledge that with the right leadership, this downward trend could be reversed and our people's destiny of greatness could be restored. But instead, the slide into disorder continues. Unfortunately, our dear state now finds herself entrapped in her current state of confusion. My fellow Abians, please join me in declaring that enough is enough. Join me as I enter into the following contract with the great people of our state, Abia. My contract or manifesto can be summarized in 3 words. Reclaim, restore, and modernize. In the face of maladministration, you believe that there can be peace and excellence in governance. In the face of uncommon challenges, you believe that with the right leadership style, solutions exist which can surmount these challenges. In the face of unhealthy politics, you believe we can come together and do what is right for our people. Our people have been shut out and divided for far too long. I want you to know that we are in this journey together. This is the reason that I came to this journey. Therefore, I'm applying to be your governor because I believe that the time has come for our beloved state to experience and enjoy leadership through excellent service. When elected governor, I vow to deliver to all Abians the dividends of committed selfless leadership, beginning from my first day until my last day of office. This vow comes easy for me because of my undying love for Abia. So I promise you, for me, Abia State has always been and always will remain first. My fellow Abians, Abia first is not just a mere slogan. It is not a mere construction. It is ordained heritage of our good people. Abia is the first state in the lineup of Nigerian 36 states. In the same vein, Abia is the first state, first found in the line in Abia. Abia is Abia's first, and indeed Nigeria's first center of creative fabrication of world-class handmade goods. The manufacturing talent and genius of our people is second to none, and I pledge to return and reposition our beloved state in her natural place at the table. As governor, I will work with the brightest and most dedicated Abia indigenes. I will also draw expertise from other indigenes that are committed to the welfare and good benefit of Abia. The challenge facing our beloved state are too numerous, the challenges, to mention them. However, if elected, my administration will start by making the following a priority. Abia University. In our reclamation phase, remember I said we sum it up: reclamation, reclaim, restore, and modernize. In our reclamation phase, we will begin from area market. Our experts will return to the drawing board. We design the market, reincorporating all of the omitted facilities and infrastructure that includes drainage. This process will help us restore the market and modernize it to a truly international market. The market, along with many other commercial outfits in the city and the state, will be similarly restored and modernized to the desired up-to-date form. From that standpoint, the modernization of Enyimba and our other cities will become easier to accomplish. My other priority is security. As you know, we have a lot of insecurity in the state. My administration will fight insecurity through technology. We will use technology to address the security issues that we have. For instance, if we put cameras in strategic points of our city or state, if anything happens, we'll be able So in a real time, know exactly where things are happening, and we have SWAT teams positioned in strategic places that can address those issues. And this technology will help us do. Education. Of course, we know that we have a lot of decadence in our schools. Our school infrastructures are broken down. Our teachers are not paid. Some say they are owed 20 months, some 23 months. Pensioners are not paid. We will make that a priority because, as you know, education in any developed society, as education grows or gets better, the wealth of the country or the economy gets better. So education is linked to the wealth of any society. So we will make it a priority. Of course, we know that we have road infrastructure that are not very well kept. And some of the reasons are the fact that we probably didn't think it through when we build our roads. Roads should last 30 to 40 years. No excuses. It should last 30 to 40 years. Any road that is constructed and constructed well should last at least 30 years. So we will look into our road infrastructure network and identify the major root cause why our roads are failing us. And I know some of the root causes are drainage systems, clogging up of our drainages, and the water will just flow to the road and mess up the track. And some of our things are also the way we build our roads. The contractors may not have built it right. So we will ensure that any road we build, we may not build 40 roads, but if we build 5, it will last 30 years. So like, the other priority for me is our healthcare. What bothers me the most is when somebody has a little headache. The next thing is they say it is hernia. From hernia they say it's lung failure. How can you go from headache to hernia to lung failure? It's what we call misdiagnosis. It's because that sometimes we don't take our health system really not serious. A lot of our doctors, a lot of our nurses, a lot of the infrastructure here are not really not serious about it. What I will do in my administration, I will make resources available to the existing health facilities. We will not let them down. We will continue. But we will need a reorientation. So we will build 2 new hospitals, one in Abia and one in Umuahia. And these 2 new hospitals will be best in class because we will enter into a public-private partnership with the best hospitals in other countries. And make sure that the hospitals, the 2 hospitals, if you have any major illness, you know that you can get arrested. You know, that illness can be taken care of. It may be a little bit costly, but it will be cheaper than going to Dubai or going to India. This hospital will be managed by the best in class, and we will employ technology through using what we call telemedicine. If you are here in Umuahia, you link up with somebody in America, the best of the best, the expert, and they can look at your problem and through telemedicine tell us how to cure you, and we will address it. So we'll make sure that the 2 hospitals are the best. And if we do it right, we will even have medical tourism into Abia State. So other people will be coming to us and bringing their money instead of going to Dubai or India. They'll be coming to Abia State to get cured and we make money. And that's what we do. Those 2 hospitals will pay persons. I know we do have a lot of needs that involve social services. What our administration will do is to look into those needs and figure a way to address them correctly. Grassroots empowerment. My idea of grassroots empowerment is to look at our teeny youth and figure a way how we create employment for them. Let's think outside the box. Let's take India, for example. India has a lot of teeming youth that are very knowledgeable in technology. So what India did, they created what they call knowledge industry, knowledge industry, whereby they look at what the West, America, England, Canada, all the Western countries, what is it they need in terms of technology? They train their people, retrain their people in India and outsource that knowledge to the Western world. What I'm saying is, for instance, if an American has an issue with a particular software that they're using, they call customer service. That customer service, you wouldn't know. It would be an Indian answering it and dealing with you and helping you with the problem. Instead of an American company paying an American $50 an hour, they may pay an Indian $20 an hour and get the same job done. So if we can bring that knowledge industry and through skill acquisition, we train our teaming youth to outsource our knowledge to become a knowledge industry. If we have youths making $20 an hour, then if you put your card, they will mark it down because there will be money all over the place. Come on, Aga. So that's thinking outside the box, and we will make sure we do that and we train our youth. Our environment, we know that Abia, the people make joke of Abia and say that Abia is very dirty. Well, people look at the heaps of dirtiness all over. They look at it and say, oh, this is so dirty. I'm looking at it as, wow, this is money. This is money. Money that is being wasted. Our administration will commercialize filthiness, dirtiness. Will commercialize it and make it into a money-making machine. How do we do that? We will enter into a public-private partnership with the best in class of recycling companies that will recycle pure water, sachet water, all these vehicles that are lying all over the place. It will get to the point that if some people will be going into the gutter to pick bottled water to sell and clean our environment without being forced to do that. If you drink your pure water and you want to throw it away, somebody will snatch it away from you and say, this is money you are throwing away. That's why I say we will commercialize it, we will make money out of it, we will trade the recycling company. The recycling company will recycle the plastic. And those plastics will be used to make other bottled water. We will recycle the biodegradable items and turn them into manure and sell them to the farmers for manure. So every field we have is money. So we'll make it into money and clean our state in the same way. I know that energy, it is extremely important for us to grow as a state, to have steady energy. So what we will do, we already have some companies, energy companies around that are cropping up, like geometrics and all that. Our administration will encourage them, partner with them, to target those industrial layout areas, like area and all the Aloji and all those areas that are very important to us, and target them so that our productivity will increase. So we do everything we can to do that. Our traditional rulers, we will not forget it. They are our link to our people. So we will incorporate them in our administration and make sure that they are taken care of so that they can take care of us. One last area is youth. Our administration will create Ministry of Youth Affairs. And this Ministry of Youth Affairs will be headed by a youth. This is to give the youth a sense of belonging. Give the youth a seat at the table where decisions about their affairs are made. In that way, we the adults will understand youth problems and address them effectively. Our local government areas will be reclaimed and returned to Abia people. We will conduct local government elections over the next 2 years. Our reformed local government will be strengthened, corruption-free, and efficient in service delivery to our people. We will ensure that. By my training as a chartered accountant, I am fully prepared to confront these challenges that will propel Abia to have befitting status of prominence with all it takes to compete with other industrialized economies of the world. We will look at the realities on the ground for us to determine the solutions that we use. Now, in conclusion, my son that I previously introduced to you, who is a gold medalist in African Championship competition in Morocco. Uche, I want you to come show them how we will backflip our opponents. Go there and show them how we backflip our opponents.
Well, look at what's here now. This is a gold medalist representing Nigeria. Well, look at what's now. In the Olympics, we're going to represent Nigeria, the whole Nigeria. Watch here. Who the watch one? Who the watch here? You know that the media.
That's how we backflip our opponents.
Who will say what it is? The guy was small in the camera. Who says it's not what I
So I thank you all. I love you all, my people. May God bless you all. May God bless our great party, APC. Thank you so much.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. That is great.
Please, another round of ovation for this man. Go on,